pull-up.
Long reach for the 5-1 Yamauchi.
Yeah, he's using the muscle here. He's using the muscle. You see the biceps involved here. Now look at that. Now he's got to go with forearms, bicep, and the flick of the wrist.
Going down. Look at the placement here. Yamauchi.
Look at that wrist. I see you, Yamauchi.
Just dominating the Iron Maiden.
Woo, that's Gucci.
Oh, man, you hate to see that. Another day in the life of an American Ninja Warrior, just like my everyday. The hit NBC show has become a summer phenomenon, showcasing the most daring and competitive athletes as they tackle the world's craziest obstacle course.
Yes, American Ninja Warrior is our Toyota People Pick of the day. And joining us now is one of the show's hosts, the incredible Matt Iseman. Hi, thanks for being here.
By the way, that moment that was Tyler Yamauchi falling down, I kind of was thinking Katy Perry was going to do that coming over the basketball hoop. Like you saw her lifting her feet, she's just going to go down. That would have been great. Like if Akbar and I were there. A great effort, but Perry, down!
Perry is the next American Ninja Warrior. I think
I've
been working on it.
Swift would have been
All right,
so mad.
let's dive right into the season. The last City Finals competition is tonight in
Denver.
Colorado. I know. And then the grand finale is happening next week in Las Vegas.
Yes.
What is different about this year's finale course? Will anything be new?
Everything just gets, every season it gets bigger. It gets so much harder. So we just had Kansas City last week, and actually that course that you were just seeing there with those guys falling, nobody completed that course.
Really?
And the athletes are coming in so much better prepared. But we're going to be in Denver tonight, which is my hometown. You can actually see my mom and dad on the side.
Oh, very cool.
They brought cookies to everybody. And by the way, you know Colorado, what's legal there, so everyone's like, oh, are these mile-high cookies? I'm like, my mom made them.
No, it's just
They're
a regular
not.
cookie. Get over it, everybody. Look, you've been with this show a while. This has been going really well for you. And as I told you beforehand, I'm a big fan of the show. My family, my little girls love it. Everyone loves it. Some really touching stories throughout the series.
It's been incredible.
What sticks out to you the most? Maybe a story of really like triumph.
There are a few. You know, one of the most recent ones was a guy, Kenny Nimatello, who last year was competing on the course, and his daughter, newborn daughter, was in the intensive care unit with kidney failure. And doesn't have a good prognosis. Somebody at home sees this, says, I want to donate an organ. This lady ends up contacting him and donates an organ. So cut to this year, he's on the course.
Wow.
His daughter's out of the hospital, normal prognosis. Wife's holding the baby. Next door is this lady who found them through Ninja Warrior and changed this child's life. And you're like, this show is actually doing
incredible things. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, everyone you feature is like a triumphant person. So there's all this.
Not the host, though.
Not the host on it. Except for the host.
Not true. You've seen a lot of people do these courses.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that a hopeful, an American Ninja Warrior hopeful, needs to work on to try to complete the course?
Hard work. It's so funny. You know, we talk about whether it's gymnasts or rock climbers or what skill set you have or what you should work on. The secret is just repetition. It's just doing it every day. These people, it is so egalitarian in that the people who work the hardest do the best. So it's just get in the gym and work out.
By the way, I loved you've had celebrities on throughout,
Yes.
and I love seeing the sort of celebrity special with some of your NBC fellow stars from NBC were on there, and it showed how difficult the course is because you see a lot of these people doing their thing, but Derek Hough actually he crushed it.
Okay, and so he did fall in the water once. I think it was intentional, so he could take his shirt off. I'm like, we see what you're doing, Hough.
Was he? Were you surprised by him? And do you think he could come back and legitimately compete?
Yeah, he was, and Stephen Amell too from Arrow.
Yeah,
both those guys were legit. So now we're buddies with This Is Us. That's our fellow NBC show. Justin Hartley is like, yeah, I want to come out on the course.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people love to see that.
I know.
And because you got hurt on the course once, right?
I did,
yeah.
Andrea. Thanks for bringing it up.
But you know it's not easy.
Squad goals here, girl. What is? Yeah, no, it is brutal. It's really hard.
Wait, so Justin Hartley, how do you think he would do just based on face value alone?
Honestly, I think his problem is he's actually too big. He has a lot of mass.
Yeah.
He's a good athlete though, and he strikes me as a very competitive guy. I think he'd do very well.
All right.
I think he'd do very well.
That has to happen.
The more important question is, how would you guys do on the course?
I think I would do better than.
I think you probably would too. But every night, literally last night, I was watching this with my wife, and I was like, I just want to have like a moment with no cameras that I can just try and see. My wife was like, you wouldn't make it past the second obstacle.
But you always have cameras. They won't.
They won't do
have
it.
cameras.
Right.
They capture your moment forever.